Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, we from Group 10 will discuss the contemporary issue of Waqf. We have 4 members. The member is Dikanio Muhammad Rezky with NIM 2006786, and then Fatika Nurdiantari with NIM 2007931, and also me, Mardiatunnisa, with NIM 2008099, and then Mugia Bagus M with NIM 2001304. We will discuss several topics. The topic is Najir Waqf Management, Waqf Accounting Issue, Waqf Audit Issue, Productive Waqf Issue, and then Educational Waqf Issue. First is Nazir Waqf Management. Waqf Management is related to Nazir as Waqf Manager, Waqf Management System, and Accountability. Alluding to Nazir as Waqf Manager in Imam Nawawi's perspective, his duties and obligations are to preserve Waqf assets by maintaining their profits, developing their profits, and distributing the profits of Waqf assets to those who are entitled. In the Indonesian Constitution, number 41 of 2004 Articles 12 and 13, it is also explained the Nazir can receive compensation from the net proceeds from the management and development of Waqf asset of up to 10%. In addition, Nazir has the right to receive guidance from the Indonesian Ministry of Religion and Indonesian Waqf Board. In Indonesia, the majority of Waqf management is managed by individuals 66%, and the rest is managed by Nazir organization and legal entities. This is due to the fact that the majority of Waqf managers, who are individual Nazirs, work part-time, 84%, and do not receive any compensation. With the reality of Waqf institution like this, of course, it is very difficult to demand the development of professional and accountable Waqf institution. This management model can be described in the following ways. Number 1. Waqf management consists of Nazir and a board of directors whose formation is in accordance with the condition. Number 2. Waqf should determine the Nazir and honorarium for his work. He can also choose himself as a Nazir for the rest of his life if he wants. He can also determine the ways of choosing a Nazir, as he has the right to replace it even if it is not written in the Waqf pledge. And number 3, the management of Waqf requires a board of directors in the condition that the Waqf has not determined the Nazir and the method of election, or if 100 years have passed from the formation of the Waqf, whatever its form. In determining the Waqf management board, a structure must be formed consisting of a chairman and members with a period of service.
Furthermore, Munzirka have also explained above the provision of the Board of Directors, including: First, the Board of Directors consists of a minimum of 5 people, all of whom are elected by a social organization and attended by a representative from the Ministry of Endowments, with a term of service for 5 years and can be renewed through an annual session or a special session. Second, the management board must choose one of its members to become a chairman for 5 years. If one of the board of directors is unable to attend, the Ministry of Waqf must determine a temporary Nazir for more than a year. Then, after that, the social organization holds an annual session to elect a new board of directors. Third, The board of directors must assist Nazir in managing Waqf in making decision for an interest in accordance with applicable law in the Waqf law and assisting him in making plans, strategies, and many program activities that can be support the success of Waqf objective. Fourth, the board of directors, in collaboration with Nazir, is responsible for the success of the Waqf in accordance with the law of the Waqf law and all the special provision it makes. Fifth, the board of directors gathers at the invitation of the chairman of the board of the directors at least 6 times a year to make decisions based on the majority vote. The meeting between the board of directors is declared valid if it has been attended by the 3 members and the chairman of the board of directors. At the same time, a meeting of the board of directors attended by the 3 members may convene a special session at his request. And the last one is the board of directors can propose to social organizations that are partnering to report on closing the books of the foundation they manage. In addition to the Nazir and the board of directors, in Waqf management, there must be a Waqf board, and this consists of first, the social Waqf board, or you say Kahiri, and it consists of 30 members, which is the 20 members are elected by the local resident, and there are 5 members are determined by the Ministry of Waqf, and 5 members more were chosen by those who already have experience in Waqf. And second, a family of Waqf board, or it called Zuri. It consists of all the people who are entitled to Waqf or its benefits, and the calculation of their votes depends on the level of their respective share. Third and the last, the Joint Waqf Board, or its social and family. It consists of all people who are entitled to Waqf benefits based on the specific purpose, and the calculation of their votes depends on the number of the share they get. Then added 20 people more who represent them and are entitled to Waqf based on the general purpose chosen by the local population. And we move on to the next topic, and it's SWOT analysis of Waqf institution human resources. To find out how the condition of the Nazir resources management of Waqf institution, we use the SWOT analysis method to describe how much the condition of human resources, especially is Nazir Indonesia. And based on the research of the journal, The Strategy of Nazir Development in Indonesia, a qualitative study, the condition of human resources management of Waqf institution consists of 4 categories. First category is strength. Then Indonesia Nazir have Nazir law constitution is quite clear, obeying religious rules, responsible, hardworking, and honest, have communication skills. They can do knowledge sharing, have organizational experience, then can create interpersonal relationship, and most of them have taken the minimum level of Islamic special education, and have the ability to solve problems and enforce the power of Maqasid Sharia in Waqf. And there's a weakness of the Nazir in Indonesia. First, the requirement is often based on the kinship or family relationship, and most of them dominated by the elderly. It's hard to work with fellow Nazir, especially in the Nazirs. Most of the Nazir data is still not collective and has not been updated. Do not have sufficient skill in managing. Most of the Nazirs still don't understand their duties. Still managing Waqf with a conventional management system. The division of each task and responsibility is still not optimal. The lack of optimization of the Waqf monitoring by Nazir, and there's difficulty in training for a new Nazir and an old Nazir, and especially this is the most problem in Nazirs, and there's wage are still below standard, and there is no special budget for the empowerment of Nazir. And we move on to the opportunities. And there is awareness of the Waqf is increasing. There is a desire of the community to Waqf. And as the country, Indonesia gets the title as the most generous country in the world. And the number of Nazir Waqf organization in institution Indonesia continuously to increase. There's cooperation between domestic and foreign Nazir are increasingly true, and more expanding the area of Waqf management, synergy of Waqf institution using the concept of crowdfunding, and the last one is Nazir personal character. And the last one is traits. There's 3 traits to our influence of Nazir in Indonesia. First means misunderstanding of Waqf. There's a global economic recession, and the last one is decreasing people incompetence during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, next, Waqf accounting issue. Statement of Financial Accounting Standards. B.Sc 112 regulates the accounting treatment of Waqf transaction carried out by both Nazir and Waqif in the form of organization and legal entities. The presence of Financial Accounting Standard or SAK, B.Sc 112, Waqf accounting, which specifically regulates Waqf, is a breath of fresh air for Waqf in the country, especially institutions that are directly involved in Waqf management, because previously for Waqf transaction there was no SAK that regulate, so the preference was still following B.Sc 109 on zakat, infak, and sodako, and B.Sc 45 regarding non-profit organization, and B.Sc 101 regarding the presentation of financial statement of Sharia entities. The purpose of this B.Sc is to provide regulation regarding the recognition, measurement, presentation, and disclosure of Waqf transaction carried out by both Nazir and Waqif entities in the form of organization and legal entities, which so far have not been accommodated by the existing Sharia B.Sc, causing various inconsistencies in this application. The case study is the Wahdatul Ummah Batu Sangkar Foundation was established on 10 Muharram 1413 Hijriah, or coincided with July 11, 1992. The following is the accounting treatment of Waqf on the financial statement of Nazir Kurota Ayun Batu Sangkar. 1. Statement of Financial Position. Based on B.Sc 112, the statement of financial position present to Nazir. There are several account differences, namely in B.Sc 112. It is called receivables, but in Nazir statement of financial position Waqf Kurota Ayun Batu Sangkar contained cash to be received. 2. Activity report. Based on B.Sc 112 activity report on permanent and temporary Waqf receipt, impact of research of Waqf asset, result of Waqf management and development, and distribution of Waqf. 3. Waqf asset details report. Based on the detailed report of Waqf asset presented by Nazir Waqf Kurota Ayun Batu Sangkar, it is in accordance with B.Sc 112 concerning Waqf accounting. 4. Cash flow statement. Wahdatul Ummah Batu Sangkar Foundation requires this cash flow statement to be based on B.Sc 112. Nazir present a cash flow statement in accordance with B.Sc 2 concerning cash flow statement. Overall, the Waqf managed by the Wahdatul Ummah Batu Sangkar Foundation, in this case Nazir Waqf Kurota Ayun Batu Sangkar, has not been maximized, in the management and presentation of its financial statement based on PSAK 112. This can be seen from the financial statement, which only describe 4 components of financial statement, namely financial position, activity reports, detail reports, and Waqf asset, and not to financial statement that shall be based on PSAK 112. There are 5 components of financial statement, 4 of which have been presented in the financial statement, which were not presented, namely the cash flow statement. In fact, this cash flow report describes how the cash management of Waqf fund has been collected by the Nazir of Waqf Qurrata Ayun Batu Sangkar.